Hello, so I'm here to make a video for the best arena for 46 deck, which has turned out to be my most popular article at Clash Royale Tactics. And I just tried it now in a couple of replays and a couple of games, and it worked out pretty well. So the deck is still working well. I made one change to it, however. I changed the Tesla for the cannon because during the March 23 patch, Tesla was nerfed pretty bad. It was both had its hit speed decreased by like between 10 and 15%, and also lifetime decreased by from 60 to 40 seconds, which is a lot. Cannon also had its lifetime decreased, but it was only from 40 to 30 seconds, while the rest is the same. So I think the cannon provides better value, and it's actually quite a big difference between 4 and 3 elixir when it comes to how you're playing this deck. So I've updated the article as well, as you can see with the new card. If you don't have the cannon, Tesla still works fine. I just think cannon is better now. Okay, so let's go into one of the replays here. For instance, this one. Here we go. So here I'm facing a level 10 player actually, which I don't see that much at this level of cups. And I'm starting with push on the right side. That didn't work out that well. When my opponent starts with an expensive card like Baby Dragon, which is fairly expensive, it's 4 to start with, I like to push on the other side if I can. And the Hog Rider with Barbarians can do a ton of damage, even though in this situation there it didn't work so well. Also, I like to follow up Baby Dragons with Archers or Spear Goblins. They will do quite a bit of damage, while the Baby Dragon will do the tanking. So here I waited with placing the Barbarians until the Valkyrie had got close into the tower, so they wouldn't take so much damage, but he dropped poison. And I dropped the Spear Goblins too quickly, so they were all taken out by the poison spell and the Valkyrie, so that didn't work out so well. Poison is a good spell against Barbarians though, as long as you can slow it down early, so it can work most of the time until it reaches the tower. So here okay, I did. I waited with the Archers until the Baby Dragon locked onto the tower. And here I'm pushing with Hog Rider and the Dragon, which works fine as well. So you can see that did a lot of damage. He played the Barbarians a bit too late. And here my Fireball is not so well played. I actually missed one of the Barbarians, which is not so good. So I had to play the Spear Goblins to take out the rest of them. And here I caught countering the Goblins fine. And yeah, I used the Baby Dragon up there to counter take out the Knight. And for the Fireball, those Barbarians over there, yep. This time I hit all of them, so that's nice. But they're level 10, so my tower still needs 2 hits on each after the Fireball to really take it out. And here we are, we're doing pretty well. We just want to defend the tower now until time runs out. So I made a push on the left side, basically just to force him to defend there as well. If he doesn't, we're going to take down that tower, and then we're going to have both towers. So here I'm fireballing and take down the game. Okay, let's move on to the next game. And this time I'm not gonna drink coffee, as I noticed that sound on the last clip there. So sorry about that. As you know, I'm new to this YouTube thing, so quality won't be the best. Hopefully it'll be okay. Let's move on to this game. So here we are facing a level 8 player, so he should have a little bit easier time than the last game, hopefully. But you never know. Often the level 10 players at this level are really bad players that have just spent a lot of money on the game, and the level 8 players are really good players that are free to play players. So we'll see how this turns out. Here I start with a pretty strong push on the right, and I took out 800 HP of the tower, which is fine, but I ended up getting quite low on elixir there. Fortunately, my opponent had to spend about the same amount to defend, so it turns out it worked out fine. And now we want to see what our opponent is doing before we decide what to do. So he plays the Hog Rider and we puts down the cannon. So yeah, there it is. And Spear Goblins take it out without taking any damage to our tower. And then we make another push here. And this is actually not so... Yeah, okay, it works out. We played a Baby Dragon to help there. Could have fireballed that right away, actually, just take out all of it. Because now the Baby Dragon is not going to do so much damage. And we're going to take damage from this guy's Hog Rider, and without really causing any damage to our opponent, so that push didn't work out so well. We're okay, we're about even, so it's fine. And here I played the cannon too early. There's no reason to play the cannon that early. I mean, you should wait till either until he is attacking with something you need a cannon to distract, or until you're full on elixir. I don't know why I played that early. But yeah, it's easy to make a lot of mistakes. Okay, so here we spent lightning. So yeah, put in the Hog Rider as well and the archers, and try to do a lot of damage to the tower. Take a lot left with fireball, and probably gonna take the not going to completely take the tower, but do a good amount of damage here. When you see your opponent using expensive spells like lightning, it's a good time to make a push, because you know he's down to maximum 4 elixir. Here played a cannon as well, which was a bit too early, I think, but it's fine. We're still taking out the game with a fireball in the end, just like the last game. So I think you leave it at these 2 games for this video. If you guys like it, let me know. Leave a comment, a like, subscribe. Yeah, I think that's the YouTube stuff. So cool, and check out the full article at the link below. And the other guides as well. I have some newer decks that I think you should check out as well, that I play more these days actually.